Hey guys, what's up? JK with PornReboot here. I'm laughing because in the car next to me there's this husky that's sticking its head out, but every time I look and make eye contact with it, it pretends like it's not staring at me. They've driven past me, it's so funny. I just look at it and it's like, what the fuck, I wasn't looking at you, dude. I look away and it stares at me. Cute. Anyway guys, I just wanted to talk real quick about something I was pondering today, and that was mentorship. I was doing my gratitude exercise. I break my gratitude deal down into like 4 separate categories. Just different things I'm grateful for, different people I'm grateful for. And one of the people I'm really grateful for was one of my first mentors. Of course, back then I didn't really call him a mentor, but as I've matured, I now truly understand that he was a mentor, and he may not know it, but he played a very pivotal role in my life. And that person is Mark Manson. And I've mentioned him a few times, but over a decade ago, when he was a dating coach, running a little blog, I was following his blog, and he was an individual who I was dealing with a lot of social anxiety. I had a lot of issues, when it came to dating and meeting women. I had a lot of negative views about women, and a lot of this was brought about because of my behavior with my addiction to pornography and masturbation. So I had a lot of these very, very negative behaviors, and I started reading this guy's blog. So a lot of the things he said made sense, and I started applying them in my life and started getting some really, really good results. And eventually, at one point, I decided that I was going to work with him, so he was leaving the country, and he said that he was willing to take on a few more students. So I was like, screw it, how much is it to work with this dude? And it was gonna cost freaking $2,500 that I did not have at that time. I was a broke college student. So I borrowed the money. I didn't have the money. Flew out, got myself a hotel in Austin, and I went out with him. And the 2 days I spent that weekend with him, and some people go like $2,500, dude, that's a lot of money. But the 2 days I spent with him completely transformed my life. Not changed my life, but straight up transformation. I faced so many fears that I had with women. Just so many of my fears were unfounded, with women. I felt that I was not attractive. I was holding on to a lot of pain from the past, from like a rejection. One rejection that I experienced when I was 16 years old. I was holding on to that for years and years and years and years. And I had started telling myself all these stories about who I was. And I gotta tell you that a lot of that self-talk was messing me up. A lot of that self-talk was holding me back, not just in dating, but in other aspects of my life. I would say the biggest thing that I realized from my time with him, and for those of you who have anxiety around women, those of you who have really messed up beliefs when it comes to women, if you don't fix this part of your life, you're gonna carry it into the remaining decades of your life. So if you're in your 20s or your early 30s and you don't fix these beliefs, don't be surprised when you meet that woman and you put a ring on it, get into a relationship, and all those issues start coming out. Things like jealousy, that's a big one. Things like what you think a woman should do sexually. Things like the nature of women. Pornography warps a lot of these beliefs. Social anxiety and not putting yourself out there and taking risks with meeting women also warps your beliefs about women, because you've got to tell yourself a lot of bullshit stories when you see an attractive woman. You're like, no, I won't talk to her because bullshit. So mentorship is invaluable. I had spent hours and hours and hours on Mark's blog just digesting all his material, but 2 days with him, just 2 days with this man, just put everything together. So for those of you in whatever area of your life it is, whether it is with your pornography addiction or masturbation addiction, whether it is with your dating life, whether it is with your financial life, if you just can't manage your money, whatever area of your life that you have been struggling with, don't be too smart for your own good. That's another problem. Some guys go like, you know what? I can handle this on my own. I got this. I can read books and figure it out. In the process of reading the book, it takes you about 3 years to come to a suitable solution. But you can speak to somebody on the phone for an hour and they'll fix the problem for you in an hour. Then seek a mentor, and stop sabotaging yourself, because time is passing by. I've said it before, I'll say it again. Find out who is going to help you. Ask yourself, who is the person that is an expert at whatever issue I have? Some of you really need therapy, and you just don't want to visit a therapist because you have some belief that your problem is not that bad, or you really feel that you can handle it on your own. Maybe you can't, okay? So, mentorship, one of the best things that happened to me, just a random thought. Get yourself a mentor, guys, all right? I'm gonna start running. There's a warm breeze now, it's a little bit hot earlier on out here in the foothills, but I'll talk to you guys soon. Take care.